This video is to show you how to select specific rows from the database. If you've been going through this video series, you've heard ways to choose and change what columns you see, but we haven't tried that with rows yet. To select certain rows, we use the where clause. It works like this. Select columns from table, as usual, then where, and we set a condition like branch equals Tinsley. That one will show only the account numbers for the Tinsley branch. What we're doing is comparing the contents of a column to some data that we want. With the equal sign, the data has to be exactly the same, case included. So the same query in uppercase. No rows. There aren't any rows in the table where branch would be Tinsley in uppercase. A bit of background to explain. Remember that relational databases use tables like this one. The select statement with a where clause filters the rows we're looking for by matching the result to our criteria. So among the results, there's only one that corresponds to what we're looking for. There. Where can be used with a number of different operators. An operator is sometimes called boolean, after their inventor, looking very stiff here in full Victorian glory. So there's equality, which we've just used. There's two different ways of writing different. Less or more, and not equal. As in this query, select ACNO as account from Mac, where branch is either before or after Tinsley, which gives us every branch except for Tinsley. Then there is more than, or if you're looking at letters, later in alphabetic order, more than or equal, less than, or before in alphabetic order, and less than or equal. You can combine these operations using and or. For example, filtering rows where the branch is anything up to M in alphabetic order and the balance over 1,000. Anything before M, not Tinsley. And the balance over 1,000, so that excludes the first row. The two criteria apply, leaving us just one result. Or also combines criteria. For example, the branch is before Tinsley, or the balance is over 40 pence. How does that work? Oracle checks each row to see that either criteria is satisfied, and it systematically makes the comparison for each row. Is the branch before Tinsley first row with Brewmill? Yes, it is. The next one is the branch before Tinsley. No, the branch is not before Tinsley, but it also compares the balance. Is the balance more than 40p? Yes, the balance is more than 40p. So one or the other is true, and we keep that row. In the end, we keep all rows. Some combinations are confusing. This query uses two operators. The comparisons will combine like this. It checks if the branch is before Tinsley and if the account was opened before the 31st of December 88. It checks if both of these are true, or alternatively, if the account was opened after the 31st of July 1988. If either of these, of the combination of the first two, of the combination of these is true, or alternatively, if this last condition is true. That set of conditions gives us every row. But if you have a different idea of how to combine the and or, then maybe you wanted to use brackets and write it like this. The branch is before Tinsley, and either of the conditions to do with the date are true, in which case you're going to get those with the branch before Tinsley, the two Broomville ones. So the brackets cause the operators to be combined this way, giving us a different result. In summary, we select columns from a table. We can use where and order by. Where gives us many ways of selecting specific rows of data. You're going to need to write your queries more neatly than ever. Use white space for that. And also to practice, probably, more than ever. Enjoy!